Hey guys, it's Gel. Today I'm gonna bring out the Crinear Daybreak review. So I'm a bit late for this, like a couple months late. But this is Crinical's first ever mass-produced product from the brand Crinear. This IEM is tuned with using the Bro & Cure 5128, which is the latest testing equipment for frequency measurement, and it's tuned to the population average diffuse field, or JM1. This is also using a three-way crossover, a tri-braid if you will, 1DD for the subwoofer, 2 balanced amateur for mid-range, and 2 microplanar tweeter. So my testing set is with a FIU Q11 as the DAC and short board tips on a Lenovo laptop. Right, the accessories, it came with short white ear tips, a whole set of it, and a standard board ear tips, as well as a memory foam ear tips, cable, and carrying case, which is magnetic and pretty nice. Alright, when it came to build quality, this IEM is built with full shell resin. It's CNC aluminum faceplate, which is pretty nice, pretty durable, and it's not gonna crack like any other hollow resin shell. The most famous cracked hollow resin shell is from the brand TIA Audio, which sucks for a really expensive IEM, but this should do just well. The cable is pretty decent. It's not too thick nor too thin. It came with both 3.5 and 4.4 balanced termination. The small nitpick about the cable here is it came with a right angled connector, which is not my favorite. I prefer a normal cable, but yeah, just a small nitpick there. So okay, let's go to the most important part of buying an IEM, which is the sound. Okay, so this is a very subjective topic. What I prefer might not be what you prefer or you like. So okay, let's just get right into it. The first one is the bass. The bass on this thing is really punch, very thumpy. It's a really clean separation, so there's no bass bleed, there is no muddy. It has a good rumble, but I think it could be a bit much for some people. But for me, I think this is perfect, especially when I'm looking for the specific bass boost. Mid-range. For the mid-range, this is what you expect from the current meta right now, which is the which is the JM1 population average diffuse field tuning. It's clean. It's very good focal, clean focal presentation for both male and female, but specifically for this one, I think the male focal is actually better because there's some bass boost on the 200 Hz region that give you a bit more body, a bolder if you will. Now let's get into the treble and technicalities. The treble here is very smooth, very clear separation, layering, no sibilance, there's no pickiness, just smooth. The soundstage and imaging make you feel like you are some guy who like farming aura in the middle, like it's pinpoint imaging. Some could find a bit analytical, but it's nowhere close to a point of fatiguing. Yeah, for all of those good things, you can get this for a cheap price of $170. This is honestly your best bet if you're looking for something that's neutral, that is tuned to diffuse field, and have a good bass flavor slap onto it. Crane have done it yet again. Alright, let's get into let's get into comparison. So right here, I have my main, the Tanjim Hana, which is The closest that I own for similar price IEM, this one came out back in 2021. On a same price of $180. Okay, so let's compare it. For this one, the bass is actually faster, but it's not as punchy. The thing about this, about HANA and Tanship Oxygen, they are pretty similar, is the bass texture. You got more bass texture. It's not just punch. You can feel the bass more. But yeah. For the mid-range, this is where actually the difference and preference came in. The HANA is more leaning toward female vocal, more forward female vocal, and the Daybreak, in the other hand, is more towards male vocal. But overall, both of these have really good mid-range presentation, and I think you guys will be happy with either of these. Okay, the trouble and technicalities, the Daybreak just outright beats out HANA on this one. It's not even a competition. The Daybreak have more treble extension, more detail, better separation, layering. It sounds cleaner on busy track, and the Daybreak just have a wider sound stage. It's not even a competition at this point. Alright, that should be it for my review of the Crinear Daybreak, and hope you guys enjoy it.